Hey guys, Crosslux here. Today I wanted to share with you a game that I've been having tons of fun with, a game that I've been waiting patiently for ever since I played the demo. Today, let's briefly go over my first impressions of Spark the Electric Jester 3. This series has flown a bit under the radar from what I can gather. Strange, since it's unapologetically influenced by Sonic, a series that has some of the most rabid fans. You'd think people would be eating this indie series up in a desperate attempt to get that Sonic fix, but honestly I think it's for the best that this series hasn't blown up with extreme popularity. Don't get me wrong, it's not like I don't want the developer to make lots of money or anything, it's just I don't want that radical Sonic fanbase to start interfering with the creative and design process. I've been showing footage of the game in the background, so even by now, you should have a pretty strong idea of just what kind of game we're working with here. When I say this is a Sonic game, I do need to be a little more specific. After all, once Sonic hopped into 3D, there have been all sorts of styles attempted, each with varying levels of efficacy, more than likely failing at each attempt. But that's neither here nor there. Perhaps the most beloved of the 3D Sonic titles were the original Adventure duology. BrokenIdeas and I have recently launched our Let's Play of Sonic Adventure DX, so you can hear our in-depth thoughts on that title by watching that series. But suffice to say, she's in love with the game, and I can't stand it. However, I am in love with the concept of Sonic Adventure. I really adore what that style of 3D platforming was going for, and I truly believe it can work. I just don't feel like Sonic has ever really nailed it. Spark 3 is legitimately what I want from a Sonic game. It's got speed, it's got spectacle, it's got extremely smooth and intuitive controls, it's heavily momentum based that rewards skilled play and trial and error, but you never once feel out of control of Spark. Despite obtaining tons of momentum, you can always stop on a dime and correct yourself. Not only that, but the sheer amount of variety of Spark's moveset makes Sonic look like Sonic the Hedgehog from Broken Reality. Spark can double jump, stomp the ground, dash, homing attack, or as it's called here, Jester Dash, run on walls, wall jump, attack, and use a multitude of other unlockable abilities. Perhaps the best part of his moveset is how his double jump and air dash both reset after a successful Jester Dash. This allows you to string together your moves in many ways. Despite how large the stages are, they are so packed with detail and things to do that if you play your cards right, you can often go for a minute or more without ever touching the ground once, simply by stringing together your jumps, dashes, and wall runs. Believe me when I say I haven't enjoyed controlling a character this much since Mario 64. And honestly, Spark takes the cake. I know I'm using a lot of extreme words in this video to describe my experience, but this is just a first thought sort of deal. This isn't an in-depth review, and I'm not necessarily being objective here. Once I finish the game and I've had time to replay it and let my thoughts settle, I would love to go back and review this, as well as the other two games in the franchise. But for now, I really just wanted to share this little gem with you. There's not much in terms of story or character, but that's okay. This game puts gameplay at the forefront of its design. You can tell that the developer adores Sonic, and he hasn't just copy and pasted things that the Blue Blur has done. No, he has sat down and thought about what has worked and what hasn't. This is truly a polished experience, and I've been loving every second of it. Anytime I've died or screwed up, I haven't even been upset. I've just been excited to hop back in and try again. Not only that, but every time that I have died, it has been my fault, which I hardly ever say. But alright, that's enough rambling for now. If you guys like what you've seen, I highly recommend trying this game out. I do believe that the demo is still available, and it's quite a lengthy one. Also, the game launched on sale for $20 instead of $25, which, for the amount of content and fun you get, is a steal in my opinion. One last thing I want to say is this. I meant to only record a bit of footage last night to throw into the background of this video, but I was having so much fun that I literally just kept playing. Instead of a quick 30-minute recording session, Once I hit stop on OBS, it said I had recorded over 2 hours of footage. So I guess that's about as high of a recommendation as I can give. So until next time, have a blessed day.